Today we see the topic, we see the lesson 5th chapter, working with Windows 7. So here we study about explore the computer. So in the desktop, first we have to see the left in the lower left corner of the Windows is the start button. So when you click on this button, the start menu will appear. So using this start menu, you can start any application by using all programs or from the search box. So what is the use of this start menu? To start any application from this. Next one, the taskbar. At the bottom of the screen in a horizontal bar, it is called as taskbar. So this bar contains start button, shortcuts to various programs, minimized programs, and in the right corner, system tray. So what is system tray? It consists of default language, network icon, volume adjustment, time and date, and Arabic button, etc. So what is a taskbar? At the bottom of the screen in a horizontal bar. So it contains start button and then shortcuts to various programs, minimized programs, and in the right corner it consists of system tray. So it consists of the default language, network icon, volume adjustment, time and date, and Arabic button, etc. And next we see the topic computer icon. So in the desktop, the computer icon, by clicking this icon, the user can see the various disk drives in the system, C:, D:, E:, like that. So in every version, that icon name also changed, but the functionality of the computer icon remains the same. That icon name alone changed. So in Windows XP and Vista, this icon is called My Computer. But in Windows 8 and 10, it is called as this PC. Okay. And then how to start an application. How to start an application? To start an application, what are the methods? First, click start button and then move to all programs and you have to click the particular application name you want. Or else, by clicking the run on the start menu, you have to choose your application. And to quit the application, that is to close the application, what you are clicking, click the cross button in the upper right corner of the application window, or by clicking file exit, or by clicking file close. And next we see managing files and folders. So what is managing files and folders? You can move, copy, rename, delete, and search the files and folders. So first of all, we study about creating files. So in this class, we have to study about only creating files and folders. So first, creating folders. For creating folders, to better organize your files, you can store them in a folder. Files are stored in a folder. So what are the two methods? There are two ways in which you can create a new folder. So method 1, first step, you have to click the computer icon and choose any drive you want to create a new folder. For example, select D:. And then next step, click file, new folder. A new folder is created with the default name, new folder. So we have to type in the folder name and press enter key. And the next method, second method is, in the desktop, right click new folder. So a folder appears in the default name, new folder. It will be highlighted, and type the name you want and press enter key. So what are the two ways to create a new folder? We have to see by clicking the computer icon and by in the desktop, right click new folder. And the next one, creating files in WordPad. So what is a WordPad? WordPad is an inbuilt word processor application in Windows OS to create and manipulate the text documents. So what are the steps to follow this to create a file? So normally we have to start how to start the program. Start all programs accessories WordPad, or run, you have to type WordPad and click OK. So the WordPad window will be open, and type the contents whatever you have to create, that will be typed, and save the file using file save or control plus yes. So the save as dialog box appear. So in the dialog box you can select the location where you want to save the file by using look in drop down list box. So which location you want to, you have to select in look in box. So type the name in the file name text box, and then click save button. So the file will be saved in the particular location. Have you all understand? So how to create a files in WordPad, you have to see. So in the next class only we want to see the how to find files and folders, and how to open the files, existing files, and how to rename the files, etc.